Hi everybody, it's Jeff Fitzpatrick. It is Sunday, 3rd of August 2025. I've just returned from holiday, so it's going to be a very short and sweet video this week. Nothing new in the process to explain or go through, so let's just kick off and see what I've got. So I'll be concentrating on the market and my stock picks. The market, first of all. Whoa, look at this. On the last day of July and the first day of August, we saw a fall of 3% in the S&P 500. As far as I can work it out, it is to do with renewed activity in respect of tariffs, but also some very poor results coming out. And there's some horrendous examples here. I've got INTC, which fell by 17% over the last week or so, and NVO, which is a third down over the last week or so. And they're no problem. I'll sort them out and kick them forward. That's not a problem. And of course, it does open some opportunities. Some of these nice low prices, and there's many where I'm still waiting for the knife to stop falling yet, will give us some very good opportunities. So that's the market. And now this week's picks. And really, it is actually much more about this week's pick rather than picks. I went through a huge number of stocks today, and I've actually only found one that I'm seriously interested in at the moment. There's a lot on the cusp, but I've been finding lots of things that I don't like. So let's just have a look, for example, here. So we had ABT. Well, we've got next earnings due out on the 16th of October. I'm getting a bit sheepish about earnings under the present situation. So I took the expiration date before that, 19th of September, and the strike price was 125. And the 125 is close enough to the fair value of the stock price that I'm okay with it, which is 4% above. But then you come down, work it all through, and the annualized return on investment, taking into account the premium against the stock buying power used, is only 62, call it 63%. And so it went on. Some I didn't like because they were too close to earnings being announced, and we've got due out this week. Others just didn't give the return. Others were at strike prices that were very bad compared to fair value prices. The one that I did like amongst all of this is actually NEM, Newmont Mining. So Newmont Mining, it's a bit close to its annual high, when, within 6% of it. So I don't like that about it. But most of the things are in line. It is in the top industry rankings, but in the sectors, it's a little bit high at 11. And if we go down, the fair value is 58 and the strike price is 62.50. Not ideal, but close enough. And we get 105% return on investment. But that, my friends, is actually the only one that I'm happy to go with at present. And that's it. I said this week, short and sweet, and short and sweet it is. More interesting stuff next week. See you then.